Alrighty, dude, we're live. What's up, everyone? I see that YouTube changed its streaming platform again, and so now all the buttons are in different spots and it looks all weird. I hope you guys can hear me, and I hope the sound and audio is good. If it's not, please say something. Remember what we went over in the safety meeting. If you see something, say something. But I'm just here with my two. You'd think these characters would be Frost characters, and you'd be very wrong. Yeah, dude, happy Friday, man, dude. Oh, Friday, I've been looking forward to this day. It's my favorite day of the week for lots of reasons. But today, what do we got planned for today? We're gonna do some actual gameplay today. I know, shocking. We are going to, I think what we're gonna try and do is what do we have? We have peak value analysis and expansion drills. I think we're going to try them with the electric team. I'm going to not cheese it. I'm not going to bring Lind or anything like that. We're just going to try and, play the way that Yu Zhong intended. I know, last Friday night stream, but not the last stream. Just the last Friday night Frontline stream. Hopefully we'll get some more. I still haven't quite decided. I think we're going to maybe in the future for the first couple times try a Saturday night stream. We'll see how that goes, and maybe I'll just edit it then from there. The problem is, Saturday nights, everyone wants to do shit on Saturdays, and so sometimes, you get back late, you never know. I don't want to make promises, but we're going to try Saturday night. Maybe not tomorrow, but in the future. Maybe next week we'll do Saturday night. Dude, let's put some cool weapons on here. Did I unlock this? But I didn't even see. We got a G36, and then we got a G36C, but space-ified or sci-fi-ified, sci-fi, whatever. Let's get a Trailblazer. This is gonna be my shelf for all the interesting guns. These are all gonna get merged. Look how many extras I got. This is embarrassing. Don't bully me. This is an ugly gun. I'll admit it. That's just hideous. We'll put that there, and we'll put this guy here. We'll put the Florence gun, and we'll put the Schlitzoff. Schlitzoff, yeah. This is Elena's weapon. She is good for the UMP-45. That's the 45 APC round. It comes in armor piercing and hollow point. Yeah, good for the tearing of the flesh. Mr. Streamer, you aren't trying to do a week-long stream, are you? Oh, dude, that would be cool. Could you imagine doing what if we just started the stream on Sunday and we just didn't end the stream till the following Sunday? What do we got to do? Oh, that's right. Look at this, guys. Freebies. Woohoo. Now, I'm scared. We'll leave the crew deck because I already know I'm going to get confused as to which menu I'm trying to look things up. I'm scared to spend those tickets now because I actually think that if I gamble anymore and I win anymore on stream, I might actually start getting death threats. I'll send the death threats to myself, to be honest. All right, guys, are you ready? Now, what happens if I win the 22,222? I think I might legit get the death threats. They'll hang me. But surely we won't. No, I'm a normal person. See, I'm a mere mortal too. Got the starry cake though. That's the real prize. So can you do anything with this? Please tell me you can put this. Oh no. Now I have to check. What, did that message went away so fast? I didn't even see it. It said thanks for playing. Paul's if you win the 22,000, I'm unsubscribing. Please tell me I can put the cake somewhere though. Can we put it on the kitchen table? Not that kitchen table, the one that has a decoration slot. First I gotta hit that. There we go. Can I put the cake? Don't. Mika, please, Mika. Why are you like this? It was such an obvious thing to do. Oh, because it's definitely not a big one, right? There's just no way. No. Okay, guys. It's just a cake. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's no... And I was hoping we could decorate with it. Oh well, maybe in a future patch they'll realize their very obvious mistake. And I see what... Yeah, it literally serves no purpose. That's a damn shame. But I hope you guys have been gambling and winning. We don't have any of this other stuff to go over, right? This is all collected. Yep, no more gambling there. I think we're just going to play the game. Paul, don't bring that reference back, dude. That's like 20 years old at this point. We've moved on. We, as a community, we don't make that joke anymore. He said the cake is a lie. Unacceptable. Do you think we'll get GFL3 before we get Portal 3? You know, asking for a friend. What's this? Ooh. What's this? Lynn sending me another background? Well, ain't that nice. The late night radio thing. Should we turn this stream into the late night radio chat? Maybe that's what we should do. Saturday nights instead of Saturday night super Frontline, whatever I'm going to call it. We should change it to Lynn's Saturday night radio show. Paul's like, I'm old and I can make that reference. God damn it, boy, you're right. Shadow says, I got Lena today and she powered my electric bill or something. I'm very happy for you. I haven't, we're going to use Lena today. Her lava, I just need to check to make sure I have at least some stuff equipped. I know, I didn't activate these yet because once again, I'm saying something, don't quote me on this, but I'm going to try and record a quick video with her. I want to record it with those not active. And, you know, for tonight, it will be good too, because then you guys can not have to worry about me having some things you don't have. Let's double check. This looks right. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. I always can never remember which ones I had equipped on her. So we're going to use Lena Lava. Where's Jingyu? Where's she? Right there. She is... Oh, God, I haven't edited these keys yet. Whoopsies. She has the wrong freebie key. She should be... Oh, this is Andrus's key. This is not a bad key on her. It's just... Defense is such a dead stat, which these days you can kind of compensate for with the new key evolve system, right? Like we could put like real stats in there. I don't know if it's worth doing it for that key, but this is not bad, right? Like this is... In theory, this is 10% all the time for her, because surely you won't drop your stacks, right? That would be... God, that would be so embarrassing to be like dropping your spaghetti. Oh yeah, that's right, Shadow. You were showing me that you got the main menu bug where everything was super bright. That is... No. That is the positives of having an electric... battery generator. Yeah, that's a good question. Do the electric dolls, do they need more batteries to juice up, or do they generate their own batteries? Are they like self-recharging batteries? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of this with Yuzhong, because it's like in theory, it's like you're low on battery, just shoot her, right? Just shoot her with an electric gun, easy. Radically was like, I was going through my day without being reminded about those polls on Wednesday, and he's like, and now I remember. I remember, dude. That's been carrying me all week, Radical Link. Every time something like even moderately bad has been happening, like whatever, oh, you go to Wendy's and they mess up your order or something, I just think to myself, I don't care, man. I got the double. I got the double. So we're going to use those three. Who's our healer? Oh, well, obviously it's going to be Andrus, wherever she's at. She's good. Keys. Oh, no. Embarrassing. He's throwing again. Oh, God. Well, let's move this key over to the correct slot. Let's unequip this key, because that's not doing anything right now. This is a surprisingly good key for her. This is Macchiato's key, and it synergizes very well with her. And it's kind of cool. They actually recommend it to you. They're not dumb. I guess we'll use this one. No one else is using it. And then we'll just take a random stat. Where's one of the ones with 1,000,000 defense? Now, for the 20 people that actually watched my video on Andrus, you will know that health scales better on her than defense, but I have 1,000,000 defense keys and not 1,000,000 health keys, so, you know. I forgot to unlock her super awesome Neurohelix, though. God, the taxes, dude, they just... the taxation without representation. They give you the cores just to take the cores away. I will let you guys know that whatever, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whenever the patch hit, I had like 40 cores, and now look at me. Truly, core hell survived GFL1 and made it all the way to GFL2. Look at all these words, dude. Did they really expect me to read all this? Hey, come on. I mean, I will, but... Blah, 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 blah. That's only damage is recovered from the next one. This is kind of unnecessary. I'm actually surprised they did this. I wonder if there was like a very specific situation where this matters, but I never had an issue with her like splitting damage, like not splitting enough damage. And then this is also kind of weird too. It's like, does she really need even more HP regen? I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just like, you know, once again, the rich get richer. She was already one of the best like tanks / supports in the game. This is really strong. At the end of the action, she applies positive charge to the closest allied doll for 3 turns. This is mega good because obviously when you have Jangyu on the team, it allows her to stack the buff. Voltage Power Surge, that's the one. Voltage Sag goes on the enemies. Power Surge goes on your units. So just great overall. So we have one more slot on the team. Who do we put in the last slot? Who's our 5th, guys? Do we use the revamped Ulrid, which I did get the key for, right? Yeah, I did. I got the double key. Or do we, you know, we go stick with the electric theme and we go for the Moist Nugget? Where's she at? We could, you know, let's keep it up. Let's keep the theme up. Nemesis, I'm gonna borrow this for just a minute because I don't feel like equipping the correct stuff. So, and then yeah, that's all fine. I feel like I'm forgetting to talk about something that I wanted to talk about at the menus here. Free money. Oh yeah, how's your Gunsmoke been going, guys? You guys all getting your free whatever, 250 collapse pieces, 500? I don't remember how much you get. Oh, thank you, Shadow. See, this is why I always have to talk out loud. Yes, the code. So there was the little promotional video thing, whatever. We'll put the code in the chat because Shadow went out of his way to grab that for me. So you guys can all do it if you don't want to watch the video. And I'm going to do it right now. What are we going to get? Okay, just 100 pieces. Want. He says, oh, want after they just gave out about 100 total tickets. Oh, dude, Paul's moving up. You guys are overtaking the #1 spot, huh? Ooh, is this... So this... I'm guessing right now for you guys, it's everyone just needs to clear 3 times every day. And as long as nobody messes that up, you're fine. I'm going to assume that that means the guys who usually are in first place, that they messed something up. Wooly says, I hate Fun Smoke so much I uninstalled GFL2 again. God damn it, Wooly. You could just not do Fun Smoke. Just don't let it affect the rest of the game. You just pretend like it's not there. I mean, I just, you know, I understand your frustration, but it ain't that serious, bro. Oh yeah, dude. Paul's like, yeah, they fucked up a run. Good, hell yeah, do punish them. We're gonna put the electric team in. It's not gonna matter for these first couple because the enemies are like underleveled. What order do we want the units to act in? It is Lena, followed by Jingyu. I guess Mozen can like kind of go whenever, and then these two. All right, guys. We have been having good luck, but has ChatGPT been having any good luck? Did they get better? Okay, well that's usually not the right play, is to stand out in the open, but Andrus, to be fair, can do that. I really wonder if Leva is going to attack those, or she's going to walk up to try and punch them and get stunned. Okay, did she manage to miss all of them? Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. It's okay. ChatGPT, you know, you're doing your best, which is not very good, but that was overkill. Look at all that electricity, dude. Teamwork. See, I love the little details like there. She does her little side flip, as opposed to just like walking. And then Mozen Nagant just does nothing. Yes, Andrews, summon the turrets. Why did the turrets not attack? Oh, because these guys are stealth, that's why. Sorry, I'm multitasking as we do this. Is part of the reason I have ChatGPT doing this. Although I'm starting to regret. Like I said, every time I put the AI on, I always regret it. Maybe we'll actually play these out, because while these enemies are not tough, y'all, you know, even you guys can hit the auto battle. You don't need to watch me to do that. So I'll at least make this a little entertaining for you. Okay, so let's just stand in the lava, right? That's normally what you do in these types of games. And we do the yoink. Hopefully this removes all the lava. Yes, it does. See, I know how to play this game. This is unfortunate, because he's gonna get covered no matter what. He's a thick boy, though. He can take a few hits. I think this is unfortunate too. Maybe we just have her come over here. Just start working on this. I'm gonna block this off with turrets, so. Nope, not you, Lava. Although, actually, this is a good question. Can she hit all of them? I think we're gonna have her come to right there. Just need vision on one of them. There we go. Yeah, that should delete them. Has anyone beat this expansion drill yet? Oh, dude, I'm sure everyone but me, probably. Radical Ink did. Radical Ink, can I copy your homework, man? Yeah, the expansion drills usually are pretty easy until you crank them into overdrive or frenzy 18 or 40 or whatever your flavor of poison is. They're actually balanced pretty appropriately. Like, they seem to do a pretty good job of... She's not going to be able to... maybe... They do a pretty good job. The way they kind of balance it is, like, you can clear... the base level 10s, like floor 10 of the whatever, the expansion drill. And then after that, if you want to do frenzy levels, like, so you can beat, sorry, I'm trying to multitask and we all know how this goes. You can beat floor 10 as long as you have well built units, like correctly built units. They don't have to have like crazy gear, but they just need to be able to use the correct buttons and stuff. That is true until you hit frenzy, and then you actually either need to start having like good gear, better strategy, you know, etc., etc. This is unfortunate. She is not going to be able to kill them. So like I said, it's a pretty good way that they've balanced it so that but that doesn't kill him. We'll do this because the turrets are probably going to attack, and the turrets should proc a bunch of nonsense from lava. Yep, see? So for those of you who don't know how it works, the turrets apply negative charge, and then lava does a follow-up attack on enemies that get negative charge applied to them. And I'm almost positive that Leva's support range it should be the same as her normal attack range. Sometimes it's not. But I'm pretty sure hers is the same. Does not say. We're just going to go with it's the same. Look at all these. Oh, poor. This is so obnoxious about Jang Yu and her normal rotation is that you don't, you know, I mean, I know you fix it with her segments, but it is a little sad that she naturally doesn't like just have a cooldown or like a words. She naturally doesn't have a rotation that lines up correctly. Look at all these FOB attacks. Look at this. Look at them go, dude. Damn. So we got homies in this corner. I think we're just gonna skip turns. Yeah, you know, be king of the hill, I guess. Need these guys to spawn faster. I mean, I know I could drop the pillar on him for big damage, but more fun to do it this way. Oh, dude, look at him. Look at this three-pointer that he's gonna throw. I can't even hit that far. Damn, dude. He's teaching me how to play this game. I wonder if I stand where Lava is standing, because I need to be 1 square closer? No, 2 squares. Okay, can't do it. We'll just stall, I guess. I really don't want to be caught on this side of the terrain, as it is always a pain in the dick to get back over. I don't even know if this is a good use of her. Yeah, because I did not check the range. That was just a big waste of infectants. I don't know. We're just gonna waste a turn. I don't get paid enough to chase them down. I will stand here though to try and block them. Yeah, Radical Ink, don't bully me, man. I mean, I know it's a segment 2 level, but it's really a segment 0 level for these videos. Jay Smith says, I did Frenzy yesterday. If you want collapse piece, clearing normal Frenzy mode is fine. Would I advise to get Andrus or V2 Lava? Probably V2 Lava. I actually, admittedly, I don't know her segments off the top of my head. I'll look at them after this fight, but Andrus doesn't really get any good boosts until 6, because her first one seems really strong, but it has some weird anti-synergies with how level works, because it causes the turrets to shoot enemies in the wrong order. Oops, and I messed that up. That's okay. We will go here. These enemies fly, which is kind of obnoxious, so we have to be a little cautious. I think these will get this one killed. Oh no, Leva's out of range, but Mosin Nagant's not. All right, here, guys. Here's a question. This guy should be immune to paralysis, right? Stun, taunt. Ooh. Are we gonna learn? Are we gonna fuck? Well, wait, let's do this right. Let's just not get. Don't be hasty, Master Pippin. I'm gonna hear. Ah, god damn it! They're out of range. Well, okay. So much for that. Yeah, nothing's in range. Everything's stealth. That's so obnoxious. This is what happens when you play the game like a dummy. Let's stun his ass. Or not stun him, but like, I believe that causes paralysis. So he should not be able to attack. Watch me be wrong. I'm wrong. Am I crazy? Applies paralysis. He must just literally be immune to it, huh? Even though I checked and he was not immune to it? I mean, he doesn't have paralysis on him. I guess it's grouped up in here, even though it's not explicitly stated. It says stun taunt command. I thought maybe, you know, maybe we're being sneaky, but we were not being sneaky. This will get Lava killed for sure if I do that. This will do a lot of damage, though. Maybe we just Oonga Boonga them? Where's Jangyu? We're going to get Jangyu up front here for support attacks first. I'm really disappointed that she's like one square short. Now, how dangerous do I want it? Dude, we're going all in. I'm sorry. I might be sacrificing you to the wolves. But I wanted her to stand there to unstealth all these nerds. That's unfortunate. Do we chunk the big guy or do we take a kill on the little dude? I really think this will kill him, especially with crits, and let's just try it. Yeah, okay. So I did do the math right. This isn't even the hard one, guys. This is supposed to be the easy one. Oh, really? Do they do it every... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, surely I get HP back this time, right? Now it's my turn to heal. Stop it. Punch him in the face, Jangyu. Alright, sorry. So 300% focused on this. So Smith says, I only have D1 Lana and Lava. Dude, that's actually really good. How do you turn the map? It's right click. What do you mean, Paul? Paul, are you spreading misinformation? Have I not ever Oh, wow, you can. I right click. So I hold right click and you can spin it any way you want. I didn't even know that, Paul. See, look, I learned something today. I thought Paul was spreading that horrible misinformation that I keep hearing about on the news. Middle mouse button. Did I rebind it? I don't know. For me, it's right click. I don't remember if I changed that way back in the day though, so. Yeah, you were right, Jay Smith. The little guy he tried to go to the defend point. Who's the slowest? So these guys kind of hit. If I remember correctly, they don't really mess around. I mean, this is the KCCO, or at least like the remnants of them. These guys are real homies. They don't play. I think Andrus is slow as hell, so we kind of have to just like pick a spot with her. I'm gonna guess it's spawn in all the corners. This is, I forgot, are we on number 10 already? I don't remember if this is 10 or 9. Does it tell me? 9. Okay, this is still easy mode. Whatever, I'm overthinking this. Let's just have you guys, yeah, something like that. Oh, there's another one, huh? Nightcrawler, thank you. GFL2 a Nart. I'm gonna try that. If we do this, will this result? Okay, so let me think about this for a moment. I want her to be invis, so if I remember correctly, we have to do this in a goofy order, because this will consume 3 confectants, but she'll only get a couple back. Let's just make mistakes, guys. Let's do this together. This consumes 3. Gets, oh, I lied. It gets all of them back. We should be good. This should put her in stealth. But it did not. But it did. I see the buff. Oh, that's right, because they're standing right next to her, of course. You can't be stealth when they're right there. Oh, Radical Ink should be fan art? Dude, I kind of wanted Nart. I was wondering what they were trying to do there with the Nart. What the hell? Now she's invis? What's going on here? Oh, allied units. I'm so stupid. God, reading is so hard. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I don't make the guides for you. I make them for myself because I'm the demo. The dummy. The demo. I can't even talk today. Let's just all. Let's just do that. Surely standing out in the open on top of a, building, that's, not a problem. We're gonna have her. Oh, hold up! Don't block for lava. Good. Oh, another just can't do anything. And there's no point in putting voltage tiles up here. While it would be cool, it doesn't do anything. No, he's gonna goop me. Okay, that was a whole lot of nothing. I mean, I guess they did shields and stuff, but, Sure. Alright, it's a little overkill, guys. Calm down. Now, this is nice. They all have negative charge. Or they should all have negative charge, so these will be doing fixed damage every time you hit them. So that's why everyone's taking like pseudo AoE damage there, is because they are afflicted by... Okay, I guess this guy was like the one that wasn't, but everybody else was afflicted by negative charge, which means that they take fixed damage every time they are hit by somebody. And poor Zhengyu still cannot punch somebody in the face. I think we're going to hang out here for another turn. God, what is with all of the invisible units this time around? I wonder if they're going to come this way. Oh, God, I hate the big boys. These ones in particular, these are the guys that spawn the little bombs. I hate them with a burning passion. So I think we are going to focus him. This last guy will die to whatever. So if we can... No. Okay, well, Jengyu's got nobody else to attack. It'd be like that. Now, can Andrus hit any of them? She can. I have faith that this guy is just going to die across the turn. And I don't really need another stack of... God damn it. But I don't need another stack of positive charge. Like, it's not bad. It's just that I would rather try and do a lot of damage up front to this stupid Dominator. Oh yeah, dude. Bosun's about to go ham. Watch out. Imagine if I had all the segments on her. Ooh, here's a question. Do the Goliaths, can they capture this? That's kind of weird if they can. Yes, dude, Radical Link, the pre-Klukai days when you flex slot Nemesis into every team. Yeah, Paul's like when Macchiato was the only real DPS. To be fair though, she was a pretty solid DPS. Could you imagine if we had like the CN release schedule and like we didn't have like a kind of a heavy hitter for... I guess technically Tololol was their first heavy hitter because she wasn't on the standard way back in ye olden times, but... Here's another question which I kind of don't want to answer to. Actually, ooh, can we outsmart the AI? These guys have a couple turns to get here. I think I'm getting in a kind of a goofy, dangerous spot. I wonder if this is going to kill him, is kind of what I'm muttering to myself here. If he explodes, I mean. Yes, because that should... It didn't. God damn it. I was hoping it would knock all these little one-hit shields off these guys. All right, well, let's just do the big guy. That is also unfortunate that the order of attacks went poorly there. So Leva is kind of a god and can clean all this up. Yeah, I hate these Dominators so much I am willing to do this. Can Jangyu? Of course, she's still one tile. Forever one tile out of range. This is partially my fault, though. And by partially, I mean completely my fault. She can come over here and knock this pillar down, though. That'll make this side super easy to handle. I'm sure that's what the game devs like actually intended you to do, but, you know, we like to make things more interesting. You know, we'll just... Get electric fisted. Mosin, you... I think you just hang out on the roof here. Actually, no, start coming over here. Don't stand on the pillar. That might get you killed. No, wait. I should have ulted. Mistakes. Also says that CN didn't have content for a long time either, and can I call you J Smith? Is that okay? Am I mispronouncing, or do you prefer the XCJ Smith? But however you prefer your name, I hope that's the case. To me, it actually doesn't seem like it. They seem to consistently be on their 3-week schedule, just like normal. So they're not really slowing down because that would be ideal, right? It'd be nice if CN would slow down a little bit and then we would speed up a little bit and we would like get caught up very quickly. But Instead, the opposite is kind of happening. They're continuing to go at their main pace, and then we're just very slowly every now and then skipping a week or two. That's kind of the forever, like, we're forever playing the catch-up game with them. All right, watch this, watch this. You guys aren't ready for this. Run up, punch them. Make this guy make lots of loud noises. Run up here. Actually, no. Even better. Run back here. Start zapping him. You know what you're thinking right now? You're thinking, Ernizzle, that's a stupid spot to stand in, but we're going to pre-position over to here to... Look at that. It all came together. The power of lots of weapons and free stuff. So now these guys are the real problem because they can fly right over all this nonsense, and I also don't have anything to unstealth them. Ooh. That's awkward. You know what we could do? No, we can't do that either. This will get Lena in a super spicy spot with no backup. I think what we do is we just, you know, set the trap. As much as I want to, like, dive really deep to get hits on these guys, I know better than that. I think we're just going to hang out here. They'll fly up to probably about here. Let's see, what can they go to? Oh, damn, they can go real far. They're going to fly up into here, and then we're just going to, we're going to mob them. So in fact, actually, I don't even want Lena to poke out. We're just going to... It's unfortunate that we have to give up turns like this, but you know, this is the play. I think we're gonna stand right here, out in the open. What could go wrong? And then we'll have Mosin post up. We just... This guy doesn't really hurt. I think we're just going to put some damage on this dude. These boys are kind of chunky. Paul's like, it'd be nice if they would slow down. They did that for a bit. Oh, this guy teleports too? What an ass. He said they did that for a little bit with the skin drama. So what you're saying, Paul, is we just need to have more drama. So that's the play here. We just got to get more drama to slow down CN while we artificially catch up. I'm okay with this idea. Guys, calm down. Jingyu she's, you know. Okay, now this is a problem that I had not expected, because here's the question. Can this guy do that again? Is there any, at the end of the action, leap towards the enemy with the highest marks of sound? Ooh, that could be a problem, because if he... Now, if we move all the units out of this area, he should have no one to leap to, right? Here's my issue. I don't think I'm gonna have enough, like, different attacks to deal with all of this. Maybe, actually. Damn it. No, Leva does not have enough. She can carry, but not that hard. And she gets to... I could switch her spot with Moist Nugget. Maybe Jangyu comes to here like this. All right, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out, okay, okay. And then we... Oh, really, game? You can't teleport up objects like that? Oh, and now I'm regretting not being one tile over to get to here. Oh, see, I just made the assumption that I could jump up there because, like I said to myself, surely. Oh, well, that's super off. Well, I guess you could just... Is this dumb to do this? Like, it'll still attack him if where she's standing. Alright, this is kind of silly. But this might get the job done. Shift over, jump right back to where she was. Just so she can make everyone do lots of attacks. And then hopefully this kills him. Don't make me waste more attacks, you son of a... God damn it. Alright, Andrus can finish him. Mostly that gave us room to come to here, to kill all the flyboys. Alright, we're pretty comfy now. We've stalled long enough. These guys still gotta walk all the way around, so we're good. Mosin can finish this guy off with style points. No, actually, that's silly. Let's just be normal about this. Andrus can come over here and put turrets just everywhere. Yeah, let's put them up here. Dude, you guys are so chatty today. I can't keep up with the chat every time I look away. Yeah, Paul's with me. He's like, Cian just needs to keep messing up. Easy. Nightcrawler says, I use a corrosion on this stage. Yeah, dude, corrosion units and any of these like tower defense AoE games where they spawn in packs like this, it does feel like, you know, it feels like sometimes it's like you know what they were trying to tell you to do. Jump in the back. Let's not get crazy. Let's just kill them all one at a time. Did I miss that? Did Leva attack through the freaking wall? Punch him! Punch him! I'm curious. Oh, she can't lean out because whatever. It's over. Damn, that was only stage 9. It is funny because you're right. If I would have used corrosion, that would have been over in like 10 seconds. Oh no, is this the snowman guy? Please tell me it's not the snowman. I hate that boss. This fucking guy. Oh, he's the bane of my existence. He's a fire shield unit, isn't he? I can't remember exactly how it works. I lied? Did they make him a electric shill instead? Each electric debuff on this, he gets a stack. Dusty Wish. Wait, hold up. So he gets a ton of defense. At the start of the turn, he loses 1 stack of Final Wish for each electric debuff on him. Number of Final Wish is still, so you want to remove Final Wishes, otherwise he's going to make himself go crazy mode. So yeah, okay, so he's interesting. He's an electric shill this time. He's a snowman, but they reprogrammed him to be weak to electricity instead of fire. Okay, I'm okay with that. This is standard. Oh my god, even more than usual, 95%. Okay, I think we are good. This is just the one mechanic that I knew he had. You have to like... I remember when we did this the first time when he was actually out, I think during Yuhi's event, like way back around Christmas. And he was such a freaking nightmare to try and deal with if you didn't have a fire team. It was just like, you know, get good. This could solve the problem very easily if I just like plopped Lind right here and just, you know, but we're not going to do that. Look at, they even made them all weak to corrosion. It's like they knew. Let's do this. Andrus just needs to be able to get to here. So she can put turrets down. That's fine. God, oh, I forgot how annoying he is too. It's like screeching on my ears. All right, let's do lava. So here's the issue is right now everyone's out of line of sight, so I don't think they're even going to attack him correctly. We will try our best. Oh, wait, there's a rewind. As I clicked it, I realized my mistake. Yep, that's not going to work. Can I knock it down this way? I can. But dude, look at the plays. Look at the plays. Jump over the terrain to put this. Dude, wow. 360 no scope, dude. It is unfortunate that all of Lava's attacks are literally being wasted. Probably kill the bulwarks because I just don't want them spamming shields the whole time. Oh, I did miscalculate a little bit. I should have had Jingyu run up to here and punch diagonally. She has that ability, but oh well. Can she get to anywhere else that's... Yeah, we'll just try and outrange most of these enemies. Actually, maybe I want to do actual damage. I think we're Gucci, actually. I forgot how hard Lava can hit with her ult. This guy is like near impossible to kill without all his stacks being down. So we will just... Do I even summon turrets? I guess. This is kind of an awkward spot to put them, though, because I am blocking the bottom of the... like the stairs here. It'll be fine. I want to just use the turrets to rip as much stability off as possible. Where's he going, dude? Bro, where you... That's not... What's this guy doing? Is this some play that I'm not familiar with? Can we... We can hit him. Nice. Oh. I guess you're supposed to do this. Well, this wouldn't stop him, though, because he would still come through here. I'm going to guess he actually doesn't want to run. He isn't... It's weird, right? He's got the little foot icon above his head, which says that he's going to try and capture this, but maybe because Mozen's standing here, he just kind of gave up on the idea? I'm not really sure. Not really sure what's going on. AI, you know, you just do your thing. You can almost chunk him. We're gonna wait one more turn before we unload. I am gonna have Andrus come over here, though. Ooh, it's funny, because if we put the pillar down this way, it blocks everybody off from this direction, except that we're kind of... Then we're the ones caught out over here. Or we could just, you know, knock it this way. I really do wonder what that's going to do to their spawn. We're going to find out. I'm going to assume it's just going to shove them over a square, but we... You know, we're going to learn today. Can I hit him? No. Well, whatever. It's Andrus. She can stand out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wait, before I do that. Jingyu. We'll body block. This serves both purposes. I wanted to check. Yes, okay, she is barely in range to do something. All right, cool. It all worked out. I don't really want... Said the problem of I don't want to stand out in the open, but I also don't want to stand in the frozen. Well, I believe we'll be fine. Bro, don't keep running away. You're making this really annoying. Alright, so only this guy spawned on the bad side. Oh, perfect. We'll have you deal with that. This kind of sucks. I think Lava, wherever she's at, can turn these all into electric tiles. Yeah, except for the one that she's standing on. He lost his stability, so I really kind of want to go all out on him this turn. He's so thick, though. He's so thick. Okay, we'll do it. Oh, I forgot to, whoops. Is that worth a rewind? No, not really. I really should have done positive mindset to switch it to electric damage, but I made mistakes. Andrus could put turrets over here to do a bunch of attacks, and that's what we're gonna do. Because Leva is in range of him. Is not currently in range. I mean, Leva could also come to here and just make this problem go away. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. We're going to have her come over here and make this problem mostly go away. And then we can... It's kind of gross. I mean, if this guy just doesn't want to come over here, you know... Although we have to kill him, right? Let's look. Oops, it's one of these. 8 enemies and win within 8 turns? Yeah, I guess we have to kill him. Oh, God, he's so thick, though. I don't really want Andrus to stand here, but... Do I solve this problem completely? I think we do. Don't make fun of my suffering from the snowman. There we go. Nah, see, it was all just his plan. He fell into my trap. Look at this. Except now he's gonna get all his stability back, isn't he? Like a nerd. Yeah, god damn it. God damn it, Bobby. You boys playing your girly Frontline again in the game? We're gonna come onto this half, and we are going to not stand on the frozen tiles. Please kill him. God damn it, Mosin. You had one job. How did you pick those guys every time? Okay. We're gonna get through this, guys. I promise you I know how to play the game. Maybe. Jiangyu is really good at breaking stability, I promise. I think we do it next turn, though. I think we just continue to power up. And she can just stand. Actually... I know this boss does that stupid AoE, so we're gonna kind of... Can I... Oh, look at this. Look at this. What about... He doesn't, like, target anyone specifically, so I think we're fine doing really, really goofy shit like this. This is not advisable, though. Yes. I think this will be fine. I kind of want to save that for next turn, but I think we'll be fine. What do you mean it's random target? I don't know. This ability right there that he used, I don't know who that targets, and I'll be honest, guys, I'm all tired of reading. There's been way too many words today. I'm not reading all that again. Okay, all I need to know is Leva in range? Yes, good. Cool, this should solve this problem. I'm going to have Andrus get really aggressive. just for reasons. I mean, these guys... Oh, yeah, here he is. That's the guy. I knew he was stealth somewhere. Yeah, I think we want to do this. No! We're still too far out of range. I always do this to myself. What's the play, boys? I think Lena can take kind of an out in the open hit. She's only going to get hit once, hopefully. She hits so hard with that ability. And can you guys imagine when I activate that segment 2 one day, she'll hit even harder. This is what I was waiting for, to get rid of that stupid frost tiles. Oh, he lived! Wait, Mosin, do something! Is this enough for in math? Yes, this should be still enough. Mosin, be the hero. No, you've got to crit. You've got to crit harder than you've ever crit before. I'm sending you to the gulag. No. Now he goes another round. It's a disaster, guys. Let's pack it up. Pack it up. We can't win this. He's got 80 stability again. It's over. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. This is actually annoying because we only have 2 turns left, right? And we do need to kill these guys within 2 turns to get the 3 points. Boy, I really wish I had a corrosion unit to throw a purple goop over here. That would be fun. I've actually made this a little difficult for myself by blocking my own path. Actually causing a problem. Can you just do a drive-by? Ooh. We do a drive-by? Sure, it works. Mosin, you're just gonna have to, like, shoot from across the map, I guess. And same thing with Lena. I don't want to waste it. Andrus, though, you can be useful. Maybe. I think we'll just... I'm scared they're gonna go this way. I'm sure they are, too. Alright, whatever. We'll just bait them. There's one more condition. Is there? Single allied unit eliminate 8 enemies. Ooh. I have not been keeping track of who that is. I'm going to guess that's going to be Leva. Oh my god, they run so far. They juked me. Oh, well, that's... I think that's over. I did not think they would go that far. That's a big problem. All right, boys. I think this is gonna be a redo. I mean, we won't redo it right now, but I think if we want to do this the correct way, it's oof. Oof. You know what the worst part was? Was she in range to block this off? She wasn't really. Oh, she was. If I stood there, I think I could have gone. All right, we're gonna undo that. We're gonna go back in time because I see a significant improvement in the way we can do things. Maybe it's not all over. Although I really don't know who's been killing the most units. Somebody quick, rewind the stream and count all the kills. I want to say it's Leva is by far the closest because when she ulted, I think she killed like half the enemies in the corner. We're going to try and stack all the damage on Leva, and we're going to hope that this works. Or damage, I mean kills. Okay, we did it. We did it. All right, all right, all right. We can recover. We can recover. Oh, we got it, dude. We got it. Easy. This one simple trick infuriates game devs. Just block the path off. This is the kind of stuff the guys, this is the secrets that they don't tell you in the character guides. They just say, oh yeah, dude, Gunsmoke frontline rotation. This is why I get paid the non-real monies. Yeah, dude, see, thank you, Radical Link. I did cook that rice. The rice has been fried. Okay, now frenzy time. All right, we're not going to do this just because it's going to go take a million years, but we can... What if we do this? What if we do this, this, this? I need that. Really damage take my enemy units. Ooh. That. All right, what if we do that? Okay, we got this, guys. You know why? Because I'm going to do this other one simple trick that game devs hate. We're just going to go whoop. Whoop. Where's the rest of them? Where's Cluckers? Cluckers. And then I don't know who heals for this team. Who's the meta healer for this team these days, guys? I think it's still Andrus. Like for this particular matchup, right? Versus the stupid robot. Would it be Andrus or... I mean, Meech T actually could probably keep the team alive. Springfield's not bad either, because she has some utility with how she like shoves everyone in the corner. Although it's getting less funny by the second the more I talk about this. So we're just gonna... Let's just pick Andrus. Where'd she go? Yes, exactly. From Doom to Snooze. GG easy. I love Mishi's key. It's so good. She's so cracked. Let's come to... Oh, I can't have her get the thing. Do we zoom or do we just... I don't think we can kill anybody if we zoom. Oh, I lied. Let me think about this real quick. Preeti needs to go first for what little that matters. Make him a little more squishy. I don't have a fancy segment 6 Cluckers, so I gotta do, I gotta be the poor man. Is your Lind V3? Well, I'm glad you asked. Yes, it is. It's V6. That's why this is gonna take like 3 seconds. Yes, you're right. Radical Link corrected me. It's V7. It's V7. This is my pride and joy. Let's come to here. Or get another move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be good. Although I didn't really count to see if the blast is going to be in range. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bruh. Oh yeah. This is the way the devs intended you to play the game. Not even gonna put turrets down. It's not gonna matter. I'd actually be in shock if he like punched Lind and like killed her in one hit. That actually would have been funny. Okay, guys, see, we did it. Such a fun unit. Splat. There we go. So, we're just gonna hit skip turn a lot from here on out. I don't know, Andrus, you come over here. I guess put the shield on people. I don't know. And then Klukai could motorcycle zoom, but we don't need to. How How did your Lin do half the life? Well, that's the power of segment 6 and just a whole lot of gear. This is how you play the game. You just go one button, 2 button. You know, so the funny part is that AK-15 is supposed to be even stronger than Lind. Like, I haven't played enough to get the actual... I mean, I know mathematically is she stronger, but, you know, does she feel stronger? That's going to be the real question. No! Don't tip it over. I don't want to kill myself. Aw, man. Aw, man. He's going to get away. Can I get the second one? No. How could this happen to me? Right, because this, yeah, this neither. This is what I love about like some of. So Lind is one of those units where the devs, they took just like the extra 10 minutes of effort to make sure that she's fun and interesting to play. Because if this unit was named Centurisi, I'm sure they would have found a way to have no fun allowed. But the fact that her alt hits a little further than her overwhelming burst is awesome, because you get a little extra range to like apply debuffs and you know, prep units for incoming attacks. Then if this ability is somehow like the wrong shape, like for example in this situation, they made it so that this one can cover. Now the only spot it won't hit is this one tile here, right where I have my mouse, this corner. No matter what ability you hit, there is one tile of dead range. No matter what angle you go to, you're gonna miss it by just one tile. So it's not perfect, but man, it is so nice that it overlaps right here and it covers these last two that overwhelming burst doesn't. You know, just chef's kiss. I don't know, Preetia, just take a nap, take a cat nap. That's funny, isn't it? Funny because she's a cat. She does the cat. It's so funny. I'm a hilarious guy. Dude, I hope Centurisi is very high on the list of the neural key number 7 that they're doing, like Ulrid did, and that she gets the love that she deserves, because, man, it's so rough to see a unit that she's, like I said, fan favorite, well-designed, great skins and costumes and all that other jazz, but now 3 games in a row she's been complete garbage. Like, it's actually very frustrating to watch. Can I think I'm gonna have to stand here so she can zoom from this angle. Yeah, it's very, very frustrating to watch her just get garbage kits over and over again. Like just one time I want her to be kind of good. Meanwhile, Klukai is almost broken in every game she's been in, with the exception of her very first iteration in GFL1. Really? Okay, so because they're stealth. Rewind time. Can we unstealth them, guys? Can we rewrite history? I don't think these are in range, and I don't feel like counting. I mean, that doesn't look like 3 tiles to me, but yeah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Look, I do something. Do the zoom. Now do the zoom again. Good. Oh, we forgot to. We're supposed to be making Star Wars references for Darth Lena in the corner here. I forgot all about him. Good, Anakin, good. Now kill him. Oh, he's so far away. I can't hit him with nothing. Can I have a whole... Wait. That's right. Invis, that's right. Watch out, Klukai. There's a flying drone next to you. I'll get it from over here. Splat. Damn, chat is popping off tonight, dude. I will show you the keys right now. I'll be more than happy to. Paul says it's nice that her She's viable at segment 0, but her segment 6 does absolutely nothing. I'm assuming you're still talking about Centurisi. Because, yeah, her segments are ass. Her first one's okay, but the rest of them are just so bleh. Sure. Let's look at this Lind real quick, and then we'll get back to chat. Centurisi has 2 support attacks, Shadow, not 1 or 3. So, for Lind, she's segment 6, which is, like I said, nothing. Segment 7, technically, which is a huge part of her damage. But then we have the signature weapon with... I did gold calibrate everything, and this is corrosion, so that also might be a little bit of why it hits so hard, because... 20% from corrosion as opposed to phase strike, which is 15, and then these are max calibrated with golds. And she is running a kind of cracked firepower core, or what are these actually called again? They're not actually called firepower cores, right? But whatever. She's running a max flower remolding pattern. Thank you. It says right there on the thing. She's running a max remolding pattern with these keys. This one is okay. This one is the one that heals, so you can do 2-man gunsmoke stuff. So 2 area specializations. This one does nothing. It's just there for the thing. And then 2 attack with a split between corrosion and onslaught. I'm not sure if corrosion is better. Like, just because I have another one of these I could double up on. So you would go from... You'd go... from 0.8 to 1.4, so that's a 0.6% increase for all damage, including her quote support attacks. But Onslaught Stance says active skills, which would be Overwhelming Burst. So, but you get more of it, right? You get 1% versus 0.6%. So, an Overwhelming Burst is kind of your main source of damage. So I'm sure that there's some guy out there who can do the math for me, because I'm too lazy, but anyway, that's what we're running. And then this is just more area damage, or crit damage, area attack. And then this is just there for HP. Can you teach me how to gold calibrate? Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's really simple. So, it's really shrimple. Let me give a good example. Where is a... I think we're going to do it for... I'm looking for a unit. I think we're just going to do it on some phase strike pieces, because... Who's got them all? I guess it's Vector. I'll show it to you. I won't actually do it just yet. So the way gold calibrating works is it's just like normal calibrating, except in order to even have it enabled, right? So this button will be grayed out unless when you're rolling on these, you get 100% in each one, and you can verify that for when you hit the button and go to it. You'll see 140%. These are what I rolled when I was calibrating it. These all have to be minimum 100% in order to even get to this screen. And then once you're at this screen, all you do is upgrade these bars, right? It starts with the white bar, which is the base stat, and then overflows onto the like the orangish bar. And you just keep doing that until you want to calibrate to the max rank. So, like, for example, if we wanted to max this piece out, we would just, essentially do this, right? Now, this is not a great use of them, though. So, like, here's the caveat, right? Because these are so rare, you want to be a little careful with how you spend them, because it's way easier to farm a ton of Sardis gold and just calibrate a million times until you get a really good piece than it is to, like, waste them. Like, they're literally that rare. So let me see if I can find another good example. I think Vector has my best submachine gun parts, and I think she's the next one that's getting calibrated. I'm trying to think if I had any other ones that I was working on. I think I might need another base strike for assault rifles too. I'm gonna do one for assault rifles just because there's just literally, everyone uses assault rifles. Who has the second best assault rifle of mine? This is decent. I'm trying to think. It might actually be Janyu. Because I already have hers calibrated, so. Well, whatever. Let's just look real quick. Who has a good one? This is Chongju's. I got, I think, Sharkery. No. Here we go. This is a good piece to show as an example here. So you want one, if possible, to have as much of the white bars filled up as you can, because this is just less chips you're going to have to use overall. Because remember, before you can start like maxing out the percentages, you have to max out this part here. So by having these white bars full already, you've already kind of saved yourself a couple chips. What I suggest people aim for is that across these three stats, you average 150% total. So, you know, if we were to add all these numbers up and divide by 3, you would get 150%. And that's a good, because mathematically, that's kind of like a good number to aim for. I think it happens about 1 to 3% of the time. When you're recalibrating, you'll get on average 150% across all three stats. So it's like rare enough that you can aim for it, but not so rare you're going to tear your hair out and like spend literally millions and millions and millions of gold trying to recalibrate. But it's, you know, just kind of like a good medium point. So you get to that. The best way to utilize these chips are to increase the base stats first before you start dipping in. So you want to get it to this point before you start working on the percentages, because as you'll see, when I upgrade this, it's gonna make the white bar go to here, but then this 160% is now multiplied off the new white bar. So you see this is gonna go up, you're gonna see this orange bar go way up, and you can kind of even preview it, because if we put one more, you'll see this is 170% as far as the calibration. So 160% is probably like where my mouse is pointing right now. So if we go to here, right, you're going to see both these bars go up a ton. See how it just jumped like that? And then from here on out, it's just 10% every time. So like I said, the best, most cost-effective way is to do all the gold bars there, then move on to your next piece for the gear. We're not going to do this one because this is defense. Gross. Ew, gross. Ew, don't touch it. But like this one, for example, then we would, oops. Oh yeah, I was at the right screen. Calibrate. Stream calibration, then same thing here. We'd increase crit rate like that, and we'd increase those, and then so on and so forth. We would, we'll just do it, whatever. Like I said, I know I'm going to be using these pieces anyway. So once again, you saw the numbers jump up a bunch. And then at this point, once you have all of the pieces with full white bars, then you can come back around and start filling out the other stats. The one that's really going to be a killer is going to be the suppressor. I don't really have good advice for this one. I still think you try and aim for 150% across all of them. I've been able to do it without too much like insanity, but it's not easy, right? I think this one's way too low, right? This is way less than 150% across all of them, but I have done it for other weapons. Let's see. I think Vector's submachine gun, I was able to do it. It takes, I mean, it's just pure luck, right? You don't even use the orange chips. You just literally just keep spamming the normal recalibration until you get lucky. Oh no! Crit damage on this one was almost perfect, like 150%. But anyway, the barrel attachment's the one that's really going to kill you, because it's obviously one extra stat, and well, that one extra stat really, really hurts over the course of recalibrating. Sorry, I was talking a lot. I wasn't reading. Let me see here. What's the difference between crit damage and crit rate, and which one's more important? Crit damage is more important because it is the rarer of the two stats. The only ways to get it are through the muzzle attachment. It's only on the muzzle attachment, not this one, of course. Of course, I picked the wrong one to show you. It's only on the muzzle attachment, and it's only through the common keys, like the ones on the right here, or I guess even the infinity key now, but it's only through these ones. So because of that, not only is it a rare stat, the reason it's a rare stat is because it multiplies the overall damage much bigger. Big number go up is what I'm trying to say. The way the game does the damage formula is that all of the attacks, like for your attack buff, your like percentage damage here, team-wide buffs, that all gets added to the overall skill, and then it gets like multiplied in the damage formula. But then if you crit, it takes that entire number and multiplies it by this crit ratio here. And so it is multiplicative with the previous numbers or the previous buffs. So you will get bigger number go up from crit damage. Now, obviously, there's two caveats to that. One of them is being, well, you actually have to crit. So if you have a crappy crit ratio, it's not that reliable. But that's actually not too hard either, because you get crit on literally every gun attachment and keys and everything. It's not unusual for, like, on average to be sitting at 70%. And then for units that, like, have gold calibrated weapons and stuff, easily above 80%. So it's pretty good to put the stat into crit damage, because there's a very high chance you will have high crit normally. And crit tends to be a stat that gets buffed by other units. I want to say Xiaomi? Oh no, is it? I can never remember if this is crit damage. One of these is crit and one of these is crit damage, but I don't know. It's in here somewhere. This is the defense shredding buff. Where's the crit damage buff, guys? Come on, tell me here. Where is it? Crit damage. All right, so hers is crit damage. I don't know. Somebody else's crit. It's not important. The important thing is that it's easy to get 100% crit. Also, in Gunsmoke Frontline, the rotating element buffs give you 30% crit. So there's a good chance that you're gonna max out. Yeah, people keep telling you to farm Sardis Gold. Well, that's exactly the reason, because if you are just unlucky with calibrations, it can take you a lot. Also, just using the gold chips take a lot. I don't know if you saw when we were calibrating that piece of gear here. Even if you are just like applying the gold chips, where is it? Oops, wrong gun. Right? Which gun was it? Yeah, there's. Even to just apply the chips, every use of the chip is 50,000. So if you just wanted to use 2 chips, that's 100,000. So yeah, you burn through it super quick using the gold chips. I don't think the purple common keys have crit damage. Sir, you are mistaken, because the best characters have crit damage. What's this? What is this? Did you do this? Is this you? What is this? Yes, so there are purple keys with crit damage on them, but like I said, also doesn't really matter because you just make your own these days, you know. Yes, Jay Smith, Radical Link kind of answered that question. Attack boost over flat attack. That one's kind of, yeah. There's, yeah. That's just the short answer. There's almost, I don't think there's ever been a situation where flat attack outperforms flat or attack percentage if you have a choice. Ideally, you get both, right? Ideally, every single piece of your gear is attack, crit. Because the flat attack does feed back into the percentage, right? Like when you have a piece with attack percentage and flat attack, like if you have 10% attack bonus, that includes the flat attack from the same piece of attachment. It's weird, but it just works. But yes, you normally just pick attack boost percentage. That's just way easier for your brain to think about. No, the purple common keys, not the gold ones. Don't get technical. Like, what's a purple common key these days? We live in a society, and you mean these ones. I think there might be 1 or 2. Although, actually, no, I think you're right. You might be right about these ones. Because these are all just attack, right? Yeah, these are all just attack and crit boost. So many. It's all defense. Always has been. Okay, alright. I will concede that point to you, Radical Link. You are correct. These like 2 stat ones. But once again, now we can just fix that, can't we? See? Just go whoop. And now it's got crit damage. Easy. Game for babies. trying to maximize the damage stat in Klukai to 26,000? You mean, what is the damage stat you're talking about? Are you talking about maybe attack? What are we referring to here? I'm not really sure what 26,000 A damage attack. You mean, so the only thing I can think of is, you mean like 2.6 thousand attack? The attack also has armor shred buff built into the formula, so attack is king. So I've looked at that formula, Paul, and you are correct that it has armor shred, but I'm pretty sure it, and I was thinking about like doing like an actual write-up on this, but I don't think it outscales crit damage. Assuming you have 100% crit or close to it, I still think that crit damage scales better than attack percent, even taking into account the fact that you're defense shredding, which is not exactly accurate. You're applying defense shredding by overpowering their defense. I actually would need to like crunch numbers on that, and it would get really, really math like technical and heavy. But I want to say, because I was thinking about this too, because the way you get crit damage is it comes in like some very specific increments. It only comes on 15% on the barrel and then 3% on the keys. It's way easier to stack attack percentage, but because of the way you multiply the crit damage into the original like base attack, I'm pretty sure it outperforms it, right? Because like think about it this way. Let's say you have an attack that does 100% damage and you have a 15% attack boost, right? We'll just make this, like, I know this is not accurate, but I'm going to make this super simple. So now it's going to say your attack's going to go up to 115%. We're not including the defense striving a little bit. If you get a 100% damage boost from like someone on the team, right? Like whatever, or like whatever, you pick up one of those ammo crates on the ground and it's like, oh, 100% damage boost. It's going to be 100 damage times 100% plus the 15% attack. I'm pretty sure that's how it all... No, I lied. That would be... You'd still do the 115% damage and then multiplied by 100%. So you get 230 damage. If you did flat attack, right? Like, let's say you bump it up another 5%, right? We're going to go to 120 damage then, and then you're still going to multiply that by 100%, so 240 damage. Now, if you were to instead put 5% crit damage on that, it would be 115% times 2, so 230, and then 230 times 5%, which, if my brain is functioning correctly, that would be, what, 11.5%? Yeah, I think that's 11.5%. 23.5. Yeah, 11.5%. So you've gotten 11% damage boost versus if you were to apply the attack, you get a 5% damage boost. Now, once again, I'm not taking into account the fact that you're technically like lowering, like shredding through their defense, and so the damage would be a little more than that, but I think you can just see how the scaling starts to like really get in favor of crit damage. So this is a really technical topic, and I've thought about covering a video for it, but at the end of the day, I don't think anyone really gives a crap except people like you and me. That's the problem, right? Most people are just like, bro, what buttons do I hit? What does the Klukai? How many Michtis do I need to bring? Do I need to get the segment or not? Just tell me. Wow, that was fun, guys. We actually got to talk about the game. We actually played the game. I'm so glad we got to have a fun Friday Night Frontline. The last one, forever and always. Just kidding. Not forever and always. Just till next week or the week after. I already know what's going to happen. One of these days, Friday is going to be, for some reason, Friday will be the best day of the week for me to do it, that particular week. And then we'll have to have like a reunion Friday Night Frontline. Yeah, Paul. So Paul reiterates what I was saying earlier. Your options for raising crit damage are very limited, and outside of max characters for Gunsmoke, Fun Smoke, crits are not guaranteed. Yeah, those are the two big asterisks at the end. As I said, it's a very fascinating topic from a min-max damage perspective, but is it really? The game is about feet, right? That's what I've been told by the advertisers. The game is about high definition rendered feet and the dreamscape where Groza says weird things and breathes in your ear. But anyway, we're gonna end for tonight. Now I think I'm gonna take a whole week off. So what I'm saying is there won't be any surprise streams on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. I think the next stream will be next Saturday. So December 13th, I think is going to be our next stream. Once again, I will do my best to make sure I post it at least a day ahead of time. I'm pretty sure I'm going to post it like mid next week so everybody knows. But I will try and post it ahead of time so you guys have plenty of warning. You can free up your schedules. And like I said, if you guys can't be there, man, hey, watch it on VOD. I know there's lots of people who still watch these videos after they've aired live, and I appreciate you guys. I know you're lurking in the background, and I'm just like you. That's how I watch my YouTube videos too. I don't like to post comments and stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching the videos, even if you're just the anonymous hooded dude in the back. So thank you. And like I said, next Saturday will be the first stream under the new schedule or whatever. And I'm gonna try and pump out some normal little mini guide videos. I had this crazy idea of starting a new account and kind of doing a new player walkthrough, and then also I had an idea of maybe I should do quick run through guides, just how we talked about calibrating chips and stuff there. Essentially do that but for characters, right? Just talk through the characters very quick, 5 to 10 minute videos, and just literally go through the entire roster. Now that one might take a while now because the roster is it's getting kind of long. There's quite a few units in the roster here, so that would take me a long time to do all that. But I think it might be helpful because, for example, if you're a new player and you look up a guide on Diane, I would say about a third of the information in that guide will not be accurate anymore. Either the keys for common keys and stuff are going to be wrong, or the team synergies are going to be not completely filled out. So it's kind of a nightmare for newer players. And once again, newer players kind of want the basic answers filled. For example, my boy over here, he's like, bro, who's this Meechty character? Should I get this Meechty character? And it's well, if you haven't been around, you won't know that, you gotta pair her with Klukai / Lind. There's no point in getting Meechty for Pretia, That's what I'm trying to say. So yes, dude, anonymous hooded Lena in the bottom. Yes, Darth Lena, good. It's treason then.
Do it. Stream on Saturdays. Good.
So anyway, why would a new player even get Diane? Well, because we just talked about it, Paul, because of the feet. And I don't care what you say, Paul, Diane is still a comfy pick. She is a very comfy unit. The movement, especially now with some of the newer maps where they're really kind of focusing on defend objectives and move around. I still think Diane's a very comfy pick, so I'll stick up for Diane. I'll be her strongest soldier. So anyway, guys, see you guys next week. You all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys all get showered in Lena and Leva dupes. I hope, may all your 50-50s be wins, etc., etc. But until next time. Oh wait, can we do the memes one more time? Here we go. The dancing Lena in the corner. This is your good luck charm. Just put this video on while you're polling, and I guarantee you at least a double. Guarantees are not guaranteed, subject to change. So, anyway, you guys have a great evening. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.